wanted to make another backtesting video. But first I wanted to remind everyone about the beta for the new copier, the AI-based cloud copier. You can access it using this URL, something.mltipl.AI.com. It'll take you to a landing page. It'll give you an overview, and you can request beta access, or you can contact us through email if you want a beta access code. You do have to sign up for a Meta API account, which isn't terribly difficult. So you're basically just gonna go through their sign up flow, and then once you have an account, you're going to want to create you want to add your MetaTrader account and create an API key. And we have a video that walks through the process of how to do that. It's actually pretty simple. So, and this is what mine looks like. And again, yeah, we have a video that shows you how to do this. And then once you do that, you can connect here. You'll basically just add a platform. Right now, you'll see there's two kinds. There's MetaTrader 5 and Meta API. This is really only for internal testing, for our internal development testing. And this is going away probably in the next day or so. So you'll only have Meta API. But that's what you want to choose. And see here, you can add your account name, your account ID, and your API token, all of which you see here: account name, account ID, and then the API token, which I generated earlier. So that's basically that in a nutshell. It's pretty cool. It runs on the cloud, which means you can close it down. You can connect it to a copy of MetaTrader on a mobile device. This will be around until about the end of next week. And then once that happens, we will actually be integrating this into mltipl.AI. It will also be available inside of Telegram FX Copier. We don't have pricing yet, but we will probably in the next few days. So if you want to check it out, it's pretty cool. It has quite a bit of pretty easy to set up functions. These are going to be expanding as time goes on. It pushes trade notifications to Telegram. Yeah. So anyway, with that, let's move to the backtest. Here's a channel that one of our clients shared with us. Wanted to know what kind of results the channel has. So we went ahead and ran a backtest for the month of May. And you can see the channel here. Here's an example of signal format, and then of course, the update with reply. Now, this particular reply, add more, buy at 33.73. We don't have anything built in our system that will take that and say, hey, we're adding more. There is no mechanism to actually process a reply that way. It may be something that we add in the future. It just depends on how common this becomes as a use case. Or this right here. We typically just ignore these kinds of things because they're a distraction. And especially with the new version of the copier that's coming out, we've set it up so these are actually, in our opinion, taken as they should be taken at their specific entry price. And kind of the default setting that we've used is to just with the old copier, what we would do is we would take the number that is closest to the stop loss, right? So 33.79 is closest to the stop loss, so that's the number that we would take. Some people don't like that. They want all kinds of things like layering and stuff like that, which we don't offer. What we do now is we take the midpoint This is a little bit unusual because there is a price here, 33.92, but then it says open. If it says open, TP open, there's nothing, there's no way to parse that because there's no number there, and so MetaTrader's not going to know what to do with that. So at least the way that orders get submitted into MetaTrader, right? So yeah, so this is what the signals look like. Yeah. So we went ahead and ran the test on it. 14 out of the 15 trades triggered. This is the free channel, of course. And we can see that most of the signals come during Europe, some come in the US, nothing comes during Asia. 4 stop loss hits, 10 target price hits. And we can take a look at the results. So $47.14. And again, this is the free channel. But a 71% win rate, that's not too shabby. And we can see that they were actually up to about 142 on the month and then took a big hit. We can actually take a look at all of the trades. Of course, I've covered this before, but you can see the trade, you can see the entry, the stop loss, the take profit, the lot size, how the exit was taken, whether it was a target price or a stop loss or an and you can actually see if there was an edit. So in this case, there was a reply with an edit to move the stop loss to break even. For that, I think that was a Bitcoin trade. So it's interesting. It looks like they trade Bitcoin and pound yen and pound dollar. And then you can, I've demonstrated this before, you can actually visualize any one of these trades. So if you wanted to say, if you said, hey, I want to know what, what it looked like for trade number 2, you can do that. And it'll show you the chart of price action, where the entry hit, right? And then what time the exit took place, what the volume looked like during that particular period, and then the trade itself, $6. Again, we trade, this is a $10,000 account, we trade 0.1 size lots. I usually cover that in every single video. That's the standard that we use. If you want to trade a different way, that's definitely up to you, but this is how we do it for the purpose of the back test. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching.